Good morning, Adventure Nation. Last night was a complete pain in my ass, and I'll tell you that in just a second. This is the motorhome experiment. So when we left you guys, we had just gotten out of Mesa Verde Park. We headed west along US 160 through Four Corners. We decided we were going to try and make Page, but we decided that we were going to stop in Kayenta for the night because
it was late.
It was late.
We have not eaten all day, like from breakfast until it was about 8.
Yeah.
Something like that. We only snack a little bit. So we needed food.
We needed food, so we decided to stop in Kayenta. And it was late, and driving on those 2-lane roads at night is no fun. Big mistake. We should have pushed through to Page twice in the middle of the night. Once at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and once at 5 o'clock in the morning. We had people knocking on the RV begging for money. Just annoying as hell. And they were kind of like making the rounds to everybody that was parked there. So McDonald's at Kayenta, there's like this big open lot next door we thought was a great spot, and there were other RVs there. Not such a great spot. So we got up literally at 5 o'clock this morning, finished the trek into Page where we grabbed breakfast, took a quick shower, and now we're ready to head down the road. Now we were going to show you guys this really cool horseshoe canyon that's here in Page, but pouring rain out. So we're going to make our way to the North Rim, start heading back to Vegas again, but we make our way to the North Rim. And the North Rim, regardless of whether it's raining or not, we're going to stop there because it's absolutely gorgeous. One more thing before we hit the road. Heidi and Julie, you're going to be happy to see that I've found a way to rig my camera so that I can drive and it'll shoot, and I don't have to hang on to him anymore. I can be hands-free.
Thank you for telling him, because it's one of my pet peeves too. So yeah.
And I know there's other guys out there, guys and gals, that are going, that crazy bastard is shooting with it. Bah! But anyways,
unsafe.
You know, people are going to cut in front of me whether I'm driving with one hand or two hands, and I can stop with the brakes just as well.
But you cannot, men can multitask. You're multitasking.
I'm multitasking while I'm driving. That's the only multitasking I can do.
Yeah.
So, no, it's the only multitasking I can do, really. So anyways, we're off and down the road now to the North Rim from Page. Yeah, we didn't sleep good last night. I wonder if, does anybody ever like open their door with a gun? Don't those guys get used to like staring down the barrel of a gun? They're in Arizona. Why would you knock on somebody? It's like going to somebody's house like randomly in the middle of the night and knocking on the door randomly in somebody's house.
We were on Indian reservation, so we don't know what rules apply there.
Yeah, that's true.
We were just...
Oh well.
We didn't know.
Let's not worry about that now. Time to head the road. Oh, one more thing, gang. Because Lorena, this drives her nuts every time we're editing video and she's watching me do the replays. That horrible curtain up there, I broke the blind before we left. And so we have an open window up there, so we just made a makeshift thing. So that's not going to stay. And yes, it looks really ghetto, trailer trashy. It'll go away. So just...
It's temporary.
It's temporary. And Lori just wanted me to get that out there. I did a good job, though. Those clips worked great. Anyways, let's get out.
Now shut up and drive.
Okay, gang, so the first test of the new dash cam that's going to make Heidi, Julie, and especially my lovely wife extremely happy. It'll probably give better sound too, because I can use the sound out of my phone rather than out of the GoPro, which sucks. Now we're about to cross the Glen Canyon Dam, and again, now with the dash cam, I can't hold it off to the side and show you guys the shot off the side, and it is incredible.
It's just water. The canyon.
Wow, but we might have to stop. Holy smokes. And because it's pouring rain, the canyon and everything is... Fucking idiots.
That's Lake Powell.
Lake Powell, yeah, that's... I think they called that, what did they say? Maweep Landing or something like that, but that's Lake Powell. What I might have to do is put a small head on there that turns so that I can turn it. We are entering Utah. I will say, gang, it is absolutely gorgeous country, even though it's pouring rain and you can barely see it. And it is RV country. There are so many RVs here, it's crazy. Page Walmart does allow overnight parking, and there had to have been 20 or 30 RVs in there. It's the most I had seen from any that we've been in so far, and so it was crazy. So definitely can overnight at the Page Walmart, because it looked like everybody that was coming through there last night was. And we're just rolling into Kanab, Utah. Kanab, potato. I think it's Kanab, Utah. And then shortly be making the left and heading over to the Grand Canyon on the north rim. Right now we're about 60 miles from the Grand Canyon, and this is where people are usually going. 60 miles to the Grand Canyon, one of the supposed to be the coolest things on the planet. You're in the high desert shrubbery and you're going, I just don't see it. You know, and then you get up to 7,000 feet, the trees get bigger, you get to see some cool views off to the left and to the right. But Grand? I don't think so. We're just rolling into Jacob Lake. Jacob Lake is literally just a Chevron station, a restaurant, like an inn, and there's a campground as well here, one of the national park campgrounds.
They have a lodge.
Wow, the inn is packed. And it's also the Kebab Plateau Visitor Center. But we have stayed here before, it's pretty cool. And that's just it, you get to Jacob Lake, the trees are even bigger now. And it's really cool and all, but Grand, that's something that you got to look out for on this road. Cows and deers. Hopefully we see some deers. Now Lorena and I have both been up here before from Jacob Lake down into the Grand Canyon on the motorcycles, and that was, I think, going on 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, between 9 and 10.
So 9 and 10 years ago, I will say that if you're driving this road at night, don't know yet because I've never driven it really in the daytime. Well, we did on the motorcycles, driven in the daytime on the way in. But night on the way out, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of deer on this road, gang, and you have got to be careful coming out. All you see is the eyeballs, and then you see deer jumping alongside the road and crossing in front of you, and it was crazy. And I don't know if you guys can see the cow that's just crossing the road in front of us there, but there are so many deer at night. You've got to be really, really careful in a car. In the bikes, it was really scary. We were literally riding along, honking horns and stuff like that. But a ton of deer, and just something you got to look out for when you're in these areas. How badass are the colors up here? Holy smokes. And then at 8,840 feet, it opens up to this beautiful meadow. But Grand? And up behind Lori is the lodge. The north rim, guys, is absolutely phenomenal. If you've been to the south rim, it's cool and all, but it's so rugged, it's badass up here. So you should make the trip. Ready to head up to the lodge and maybe get some hot chocolate?
I am. So what people fail to see is that it's a beautiful day. You're at the Grand Canyon. I mean, it's like, even when it's raining, you're still at the Grand Canyon. How many people get to come here?
That's true. That is true. Come on down, gang.
Still beautiful, isn't it?
It is absolutely gorgeous. See?
That's positive attitude.
Now, I don't know how much of that other first footage came out because I had it on auto. And so I don't know if it would be focusing and unfocusing and focusing and unfocusing. And even the view from off of here is spectacular. And huh?
We're here. Ready?
Yeah, hold on a second. Here, take this. It's still on.
There I have water dripping.
The one we passed when we came in. So what do you think of this beautiful rainy day here at the Grand Canyon?
Oh, I love it. I love rain. I love the Grand Canyon. So, two good things, I guess. The only bad thing, not so like. It's
Can't
not
see the
great
views.
I would say the
Right.
views would be the only
The
thing.
views are different though. They're not like those wide open expanses, but it's really cool with the fog and all that kind of stuff rolling
over
on.
there.
Yeah.
I agree.
We're gonna call it a day. Go back to the RV. We're gonna go out and do some dispersed camping, get some work done, enjoy the rest of our day. We're not gonna film tomorrow, so the next time we'll be filming sometime back when we're back in Las Vegas. I have a feeling there is going to be some beautiful boondocking at the end of this road. So that's it, gang, from the Grand Canyon National Park North Rim. We're here outside the Grand Canyon Lodge. Thanks for watching, gang. We'll see you again soon and catch you in another video. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe. And this is gonna be our spot for the night. We're parking it right here, and Paul is already backing up. So I need to pay attention. Like, there's a fire pit on the right side, so it's gonna be perfect. Keep coming straight, straight.
Watch the overhead too.
Overhead, you're clear. Honey, I think probably right there. Stop. Because I think here we can clear the slides. Yeah, I think right here so we can clear the slides.
Oh yeah.
Right there is fine. bicycles. We're trying to use them tomorrow, hopefully.
This is tilted quite a bit, but I might be able to put a log or two underneath